Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. As you can see, the boys are on the ice. We're about ready to get underway here. Well, the Coast Guard Academy playing host to the Harvard Crimson. This is going to be a fantastic battle. They still got about another 8 minutes of warm-ups about ready to take place, so I don't think that anybody at home wants to sit home and listen to me pontificate for 8 straight minutes. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we've all seen Airplane. We all know how that ends, sitting next to Ted Stryker, and nobody wants that. So we'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Pour yourself that extra cocktail. Make yourself that extra sandwich. The Coast Guard Bears and the Harvard Crimson coming up next, live on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please share the link, share the link, share the link. SoluBroadcasting.org. Anybody, anywhere in the world can tune in right now live, and the boys and girls can go back and watch the game later on. Never a pay-per-view fee here on the Solu. So we're about ready to get underway. We'll be right back with the start of the affair in about 5 minutes between the Bears and the Crimson. Oh, my. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady, director, producer, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We are live from New London, Connecticut, the Dayton Arena on the campus of the Conn College Camels here today as the Coast Guard Academy Bears are playing host to the Harvard Crimson. This is a heavyweight battle, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these organizations just 2 seasons ago were poised to make it to the Nationals, and now they're trying to pick up the pieces where we all left off, well, like the rest of us. And now Harvard and the Coast Guard are going to be going at it here today, live at the Dayton Arena. The Coast Guard Academy wearing their absolutely gorgeous white sweaters, orange and blue trim with the great Coast Guard logo, blue shorts, blue socks with orange and white trim. And the Harvard Crimson are wearing their black sweaters with the Harvard crest across the chest. It says Harvard right across the chest there. White numbers, maroon trim, maroon shorts, or crimson shorts, I suppose. I guess you could call them. I guess they would want to be called that, since that is their name. Black socks, ladies and gentlemen, with white and crimson stripes. We're about ready to get underway here from the Coast Guard Academy home arena here at the Dayton Arena on the campus of Conn College right here in beautiful New London, Connecticut. An absolutely gorgeous fall day outside after yesterday's storm that rolled through. Sent trees and power lines and everything everywhere. But today is an absolutely beautiful, cool day here. I'll find out in between periods. All right. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. We'll see who the starting goaltenders are going to be. Stone Grant led the Bears out of the locker room, so I assume that he's getting the start, but you never know. We'll see who's getting the start for Harvard. I believe it was number 29, Brendan Devine, who led them out of the locker room, but we'll see after we're going to play our national anthem here in just a few minutes, in just a few seconds, and then we'll get underway. The Coast Guard Academy coming into this affair with a record of 3 wins, 0 losses, and 0 ties. They defeated MIT last week by a score of 3-0 on the road, defeating Tony Stark's old alma mater. Harvard coming into the affair with a record of 2-3, looking to get things going. They played UConn last time out. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, so we're about ready to get underway. The boys will be collecting up the pucks momentarily here. This should be a good one. This is 2 heavyweights, Harvard. Coach was telling me just trying to find their stride, just trying to pick up where they left off 2 years ago. I'll make sure that the boys are excited just to be out on the ice. As are we, very excited to be here with you. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you today. We love the opportunity to broadcast these games. We hope you enjoy them at home half as much as we enjoy them here. All right. I'm going to line up now. We're going to have our national anthem, and then the game will be underway right after that. We'll be right back. All right. Now that we got the pleasantries out of the way, it's time to play hockey, ladies and gentlemen. The Coast Guard and Harvard. It doesn't get any better than this. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I know you got this game on the big screen, and you probably got the Patriots on your phone or perhaps the Jets on your phone. Last I checked, Mike White was down 10-0. Patriots were up 24-7, so that pleases the broadcaster. All right, we're about ready to get underway. It looks like both number 29s are going to, in fact, get the start in between the pipes, so it's going to be Brendan Devine between the pipes for Harvard, and down at the other end, number 29, Stone Grant. Both organizations going over some last-minute instructions with their coaching staff. Coast Guard breaks their huddle. Harvard about ready to get underway here. I'm nowhere near enough of a wordsmith to capture how excited I am about this affair right now. I was thinking about it all day. We were up at Norwich calling a bunch of Seahawk games today. Now we're here for the big boys, the culmination of the weekend. Number 7 getting the start on right wing, that's Getman. 28 on defense there, that's Linzo, the big fella. Number 3, Strand, getting the start at the blue line, and at center, the captain, Connor Gallagher, and the left wing, number 22, Kyle Jacobson. The referee, Berg, or the linesman, Berg, checks with the netminders, about ready to drop the puck. And we are underway from New London, Connecticut, ladies and gentlemen, the Coast Guard in Harvard. Sit back and enjoy this one. It's going to be a good one. Into the corner he goes now. Harvard trying to come out with it. The captain setting the tone early, laying the lumber into the young lad along the boards there, but the play was offsides. Connor Gallagher certainly likes to mix it up, as he did the game that we did here the other day versus Springfield College. So offsides is the call there. And the game just nicely underway. We play 20-minute periods, and everything else is pretty much like the NHL rules, except for there's no octagon or whatever behind the goaltender. Taken in the corner now by Coast Guard. Tried to hit the man cutting to the cooker. Couldn't do so. Walking off the wall now. Pulling the trigger. Nice moves there by number 22. That's Jacobson. Coast Guard setting the tone early as they got the puck in Harvard zone. Jacobson now with the puck on a string. Leaving it there for Gallagher. Letting the shot go. Saved by Devine. Gallagher trying to get it back in front. Matsukata now behind his own net. Circling the wagons wearing number 19. Brian Trotier's old number. Poured down there by Linzo. Linzo had such a good game here against Springfield College. I did that game with my son doing the camera. He's like, 28 is big. I was like, yes, he is. Linzo now with the puck. Linzo getting the Jets going. Down the left wing, he comes with a head of steam. Over the blue line, pulling the trigger there. Wide on the waffle side as it goes all the way around and back down into the Coast Guard end. Tracking it down there is number 9. That's Dylan Carmen. Carmen putting the brakes on. Pressure there by Whitehead. Number 21 on Harvard there coming in to apply some pressure there. We'll get his number. I don't have it on the roster, so I apologize for calling anybody by the number. I hate to do that, but we'll fix it in between periods. McKinnon now. Meekum, goes D to D for Harvard. Harvard under a little bit of duress there from McGill. McGill, who scored the beautiful goal last week, or 2 weeks, I guess. It was almost a month ago. Here's McGill now, stealing the puck in the neutral zone. McGill at the dot. McGill trying to protect the puck there. Pull down by the Harvard player. No call from the officials. Great job by the officials letting the boys and girls play out there. Back the other way now. Here comes Harvard. Gian Domenico letting the shot go. See by the netminder, Grant. And there'll be no further play. Grant with his first save there of the afternoon. Not exactly a difficult one, but always good to get the first shot and the first save out of the way. Grant looked stellar last time we were here. And they ran their record to 3-0 with a big 3-0 win up in MIT. Face-off won by Harvard, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Bouncing puck now, Lucan Yellen. Lucan Yellen trying to keep the puck in. Number 24, cross-corner dump in. Picked up there by number 24. That's Sullivan for Coast Guard. Trying to get the puck out. Sent down there. That was Jacobson. Jacobson trying to get the number on the young lad who sent him down. He's like, we got 3 periods. We can settle this later. Poured down in his own zone there by Sullivan. Sullivan hounded from behind. Nice job there by Sullivan to protect the puck and get it over to Getman. Getman hard along the boards. Waiting for it there, though, was Lucan Yellen. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the boards there by Matsukata. Behind the net it goes now. Picked off by Harvard. Got a man cutting to the cooker there. That just failed to click. Back to the blue line. Turning and wheeling, letting the shot go. Didn't get through. That was number 44. We got to get his name, too. Letting the shot go. Saved by the netminder, Grant. Back the other way now. Here comes Coast Guard trying to go defense to offense. That effort is thwarted there by Lucan Yellen. Bodies collide there. Sorenser, number 32. Sent flying there, letting the shot go. That's not Sorenser. That's Fu, excuse me. Quick shot there on the rebound by the Coast Guard. Almost caught the netminder leaving his post there. Letting the shot go. Devine had to make a save through traffic. Backpedaling now, letting the shot go into the corner. It goes now. First on it, there's the captain, Gallagher. Gallagher run into there by Lucan Yellen. Along the boards now, Coast Guard trying to kick it to themselves. Nice job there to work off the boards. Back to the blue line now. Sullivan letting the shot go. Had a man in front for the deflection. That was Gallagher. Oh, that was more of a pass there. Very purposeful one at that, as most passes are. Back to the blue line, kept in by Linzo, releasing the howitzer, and that just missed. Oh, my goodness, he got a lot on that one. Sending it down low, the big fellow, number 28. Harvard recovering now in their own zone. Back the other way they come. Defense, offense, quickly out of their own zone with a head of steam, Makusaka. Makusaka cutting to the outside, lowering the shoulder. Good speed there. Nice waffle save there by Grant. Coast Guard picking up the puck in their own zone, kicking it up now. Back the other way they come, bouncing puck into the zone, chasing it down there. That's Rory McPherson. McPherson in the corner there, hounded there by McKean. McPherson keeping the legs turning. Nice job there by McPherson along the boards now, cleared and out to center. Coast Guard backpedaling. There is delayed offsides here. That pleases the broadcaster. We just spent an entire weekend at youth hockey where there is no delayed offsides. That's another show for another time. Garrity Yanger now cutting to the outside. Nice angle there by Lisno. That's how you play defense right there. Stick on puck, body on body. Nice job by Harvard, though, to get the puck in front. Harvard winning the battle along the boards. Now got a man down low trying to corral it on the backhand. Big stop there by the netminder Grant. There'll be no further play. Good work by the Crimson in the corner there to come out with that puck. I didn't think that was going to happen. Gotta like the tenacity that Harvard brought down with him here today. Down 95, I imagine they came from Boston. I think that's how you get down here. Far be it from me to understand anything about directions. And Gallagher leaning in to take the faceoff now against Griffin Hurley. Defensive zone faceoff now, won by Harvard. Quick shot, saved by the netminder Grant, top of his crease there. Grant looking sharp on those last two shots. 15 and a half left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? I can't say it. Face off now, deep in the Bear zone. Trying to get the puck out. Now they do chip it out to center. Nice job taking the body there. A couple of the off-ice officials there for the Coast Guard had their arms up, but the guys from Foot Locker disagree. Back the other way now. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Oh, that was Giannamonaco. That just failed to click for Harvard. Harvard really getting their sea legs out there. Here's Gallagher now. Gallagher letting the shot go. That's deflected out high and up over the glass and out of play. 15:09 remaining here in the opening stanza. A high-placed affair here. Both of these organizations certainly brought their A games with them. Gotta like what we're seeing here today. Number 4, Rory McPherson on the right wing. Number 5, Ryan Sargent. Taking the faceoffs, won by Harvard. Harvard sending it out, but it goes up and out of play. So we'll do it again. This one's going to be deep again in the Harvard zone. To the right of the netminder. That is his waffle side. He catches conventionally from my perspective. The great Darren Pupa would disagree. Face-off won again by Harvard. 2 big defensive zone face-off wins there by the Crimson. That's important. Harvard now looking to set up in their own zone. Nice tape-to-tape pass there, and away they come. Number 21 sending the puck in. Hard around it goes. Around the boards now, pinching in there. That's Garrity Yeager. Garrity Yeager now behind the net. Worked over there by a couple of Coast Guard players. Nice job there by Garrity Yeager to protect the puck. McPherson couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Carmen with the little shifty move there. Faking to the forehand, going to the backhand. But Harvard read that one like a fine piece of literature. Back the other way now. Here comes that number 6. That's McGill. McGill's got all kinds of speed. McGill trying to sidestep the defenseman. Couldn't do so. Following the play up there was Sargent. He came out of nowhere. My goodness. Didn't see that coming. A flash of white lightning there. Got on your screen very quickly. Coast Guard dumping in. They'll go for a player change. 14 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. A scoreless affair. Still a great opportunity for everybody at home to put in $5 a man on the first goal. Sent in on the netminder Grant. He steers it off into the corner. First on it there is Harvard. That's Hurley now. Hurley trying to get it back in front. Worked over nicely there by Satow. Good job there by Satow. Gallagher trying to get behind the defense there. Oh, he almost did. Lucan Yellen knocked that down out of midair. That's a nice play there by number 24, Lucan Yellen. He doesn't knock that puck down, and Gallagher's off to the races. Great hand-eye coordination there by that young lad. Harvard now tied up in their own zone. Almost a turnover there at the blue line, sending it hard along the boards. Hurley pinching in is Gallagher. Gallagher leaving it there for Getman. Getman behind the net. Trying to get it back in front. Harvard Trying to get the puck out, can't do so. Look at the effort there, down on the ice, pulling it back to himself. Walking in now is Gallagher, leaving the puck, letting the shot go big. Stopped there by the netminder Devine, and there'll be no further play. Getman walked right up the gut there. The puck came to him, and he released a quick, hard shot, but the netminder for Harvard, right at the top of his crease, square to the shooter. Very confident there, not allowing a rebound either. That's important at this level. It's nowhere near enough to just make the save. McGill wins it back cleanly to Satow. An offensive zone faceoff win there for the Coast Guard. They had lost 2 in a row. Good job there by McGill. Gian DeMonico sending it hard around for Harvard. Harvard trying to hit the home run ball out of their own zone now. Back the other way now, trying to slice through right through the defense, letting the shot go. He scores! A brilliant burst of speed there as Harvard went for the home run ball and connected. Split right through the defense, got to the puck, and buried the biscuit there. Oh, my goodness. Justin Crayer. How about that for speed? He just went to the puck there, would not be denied. Buries the biscuit there for Harvard. That was all kinds of speed and determination there by number 28, Justin Crayer. I did not think he was going to get to that puck, and he said, oh, well, Mr. Broadcaster, no one really paid you to think. All right, what's going on here? A little bit of a delay here. Maybe the refs are going over the second assist or something. Either way, it's 1-0 Harvard. A beautiful goal there by Justin Crayer. That is what you call speed, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. And the Crimson now leading the affair 1-0. Denovi sending it backpedaling in front of his own netminder there. Matsukata, I apologize. Back the other way now. Here comes Hurley. Hurley down the left wing. Hurley putting the brakes on. Hurley looking for help. Matsukata comes there. Back the other way now. Here comes McGill. McGill down the right wing. McGill at the dot. McGill trying to put the brakes on there. Run into there by Denovi. Oh, McGill was thinking about cutting back inside. Denovi had other plans, though. Back the other way now. Here come the Crimson. Matsukata ran out of room, sending it in deep. 12-13 left to go here. There was a penalty on that play. I guess the Coast Guard. No, there's not. Why do they got a penalty on the board? I'm very confused. It's 5-on-5 out there, but they got a penalty on the scoreboard, so I guess they're just trying to confuse the broadcaster. But if you're a fan of the program, ladies and gentlemen, now we got a delayed penalty coming up against the Coast Guard, so I guess it was a foreshadowing there with the penalty on the scoreboard. So, all right, we'll see what the call is here from the official. Looks like it's going to be McGill headed to the sin bin. Let's see what the ref decides the call here. 2 minutes, he gave the internationally recognized sign there for hooking, so hooking is the call. So to the power play goes Harvard. They already lead this one 1-0. A big opportunity here for the Crimson to extend the lead, a big penalty kill. Well, the Coast Guard organization, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home, of course. Gallagher going to be taking the face-off now against number 27. That is Hurley. Hurley. A little bit of a delay here. The ref going over the finer points of the penalty there. All right, so we're about ready to get underway. Hurley is out there. Matsukata on the point. If I believe that's number 14. That's Whitehead. Let's see here what's going on here. It should be a 2-minute penalty. I believe that's the issue here, that they only got a minute and a half on the clock, so the ref making sure that Coast Guard gets assessed the full 2 minutes. Good job by the clock crew there. Little home ice advantage. Let's see now. Still Sony says a minute 30, though, so I'm thoroughly confused yet again. All right. Well, I know the power plays are for 2 minutes, as far as I know. Matsukaka now keeping the puck in. Gallagher has his stick tossed. Slid across now. A little bit of room, letting the shot go. Fanned on it. Recovering the puck now. Nice job there by Hurley. Hurley back to the blue line. Can a corn there for the netminder Grant, and there'll be no further play. So it says a minute 13 left on the penalty, but I don't think that that's correct, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a minute 43, if my math is correct, and like Tony Stark, it always is. Leaning in to take it now, that's Hurley. For Harvard, the face-off deep in the Coast Guard zone, won by Harvard. They control the puck on the power play here. Matsukata sending it along the boards. Back to the blue line now, that's Whitehead. Whitehead walking in, letting the wrist shot go. Big stop there by Grant, and there'll be no further play. Harvard setting up on the power play here, looking very impressive, controlling the puck right off the face-off. Matsukata slid it over there to Whitehead. Whitehead let the shot go. Trey Whitehead, number 14, wearing Steve Grogan's old number. Another face-off win for Harvard. Matsukata over to Whitehead straight away. Whitehead fakes the shot, sending it down low. Whitehead, he's got that stick cocked, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Grant. Got the flipper on it. 2 for a corner. There they score. Whitehead let the shot go. I think it was deflected in front. I believe number 10's going to get credited with the goal. Albie Giandomenico buries the biscuit there for Harvard, a power play goal. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Crimson jump out to a 2-0 early lead. Coast Guard going to have to regroup here. Harvard's had a little bit better of the play, and they've obviously got a little bit better of the scoreboard as they lead this one 2-0 now. Coast Guard sending the puck in. Spilled for his efforts there. That was Jacobson. Back the other way now. Here come the Crimson. Big hit there at center ice lane. The lumber into him there. That was Getman. Coast Guard's got to start to implement the physicality here. I haven't had a lot of big hits yet early on like they did last time I was here. In Springfield College, they came out and ran them right through the boards the first couple of shifts. Back the other way now, Gallagher. Gallagher sending it up to Getman. Getman with a quick shot there. Waffled down there by the netminder Devine. Sent back out to center. Pawed down there by the defenseman as he sends it back in. No hand pass as he touched it up before anybody else touched it. 10:22 remaining here in the opening stanza. 2-0. The Crimson over the Bears. Harvard behind their own net now, looking to set up shop. Hard around it goes. Number 21 for Harvard. Couldn't corral the puck now. Nice move there by McGill. McGill walking in. McGill trying to pull the trigger there. Oh, my goodness. That was a McGill sandwich on Harvard bread. Back the other way now. Here comes Matsukata. Down the left wing. No, I apologize. That's Garrity Yeager. There's Matsukata now. Winding, shooting. Didn't get a lot on it, though. Coast Guard trying to go defense to offense very quickly. Chipping it out to center now. Nice job there, taking the body by number 15, Dinovi, excuse me. Here's a chance down for Harvard. Oh, down low, they had a 2-on-1 there for a second. Sargent didn't recognize it, though. Back to the blue line. Cleared but not out. Coming over there is McPherson. Nice job by McPherson keeping the puck in. Harvard now getting it out to center. Back the other way now. Down the left wing, they come with the head of steam. That's Hurley. Hurley hounded from behind. Hurley sending it in on the netminder. Steering it aside is Grant. Hurley following his own rebound. Behind the net, Hurley. Big hit there along the boards, laying the lumber into him. That was Hudson. Sending it hard around now, tracking it down there. Is Harvard. Harvard trying to get the puck back in front. Doing work behind the net there. Good job by the Coast Guard to leave the puck and take the body. Carrying it out now, I believe that's Carmen. I think it was Carmen who had the big hit behind the net. I believe I said it was Hudson. I misdiagnosed that play. Matsukata sending it in. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0 Harvard leading. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Down the right wing, defense to offense quickly. Giandomenico letting the shot go, saved by Grant. Giandomenico had the goal just a few moments ago on the deflection on the power play. Number 10 in your scorecard, wearing Pavel Bore's old number. That one went off the official. Could be advantageous here for Harvard. As they get out to center. No, they don't. That's read like a fine piece of literature there. Giandomenico knocked it down, letting the shot go. That hit a body in front. Into the corner it goes now. Giving chase there's Crayer. Crayer putting pressure on McGill. McGill dangerously at the side of his net. Carrying the puck out now. I apologize. That's Carmen. Carmen run into there by the Harvard forward. That was Giandomenico got in his way. Back the other way now. Here comes Jacobson. Jacobson has the puck knocked off his stick. Coast Guard just not able to get much going here. Here's Getman now. Getman leaving it there for Jacobson, letting the shot go, sacrificing the body, Giandomenico. Cleared but not out. Kept in by the Coast Guard as they send it behind the net. Going to get it now. That's Whitehead. Along the boards for Kamer, excuse me. They're mucking along the boards now. Harvard got it back out. Coast Guard sending it back in. They're back on sides. Harvard looking to set themselves up here with 7.5 minutes left to go here. Both teams complete player changes. Fresh legs out there for both organizations. Fierstein out there for Harvard, for the Coast Guard, along with Orion Sargent. That's a cool name, Orion. Back the other way now. Here comes Harvard through the neutral zone. Whitehead. Whitehead carrying the puck in. Whitehead offsides is the call there at the blue line by the linesman Berg. 7:11 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. The opening stanza. Good time to go to 7-Eleven. Get yourself a Slurpee and say hi to Apu. Oh, boy, do I miss Apu. Leaning in to take the face-off now. That is Orion Sargent taking it against Hurley. Hurley. Matsukata now on the left wing. He played point on the power play. A very versatile player, number 19, carrying the puck in now, winding, shooting from way out, and that just missed. Getting to the rebound there, letting the quick shot go was Hurley. Harvard right now looking like they've got a little bit more energy than Coast Guard. We'll see the Bears, I'm sure, are going to find their game in just a moment here. They came out looking strong in the first shift, but ever since then, it's been a little bit of an edge here, I'd say, to Harvard. Clearly leading 2-0, so perhaps a little bit more than an edge there. I'm not a good sabermetrics guy. Back to the blue line. Covering the point there, couldn't get it out. Kept in nicely at the blue line there by Meekum. Bouncing puck. Harvard keeping the puck in along the blue line. They send it behind the net now. Chased down there by Frank Linzo. Linzo along the boards. Denovi got it down low. Here's a quick shot. Save for the rebound. They jam at it. Oh, my goodness. That just missed. Harvard had a golden opportunity there on the rebound and didn't miss by much. Coast Guard sending it back out. Giving chase there is Meekum. Meekum rounding the net like Bobby Orr coming out the other end. Meekum, tape-to-tape pass there to Fu. Fu lost a handle on it. Sent in now. That's Jacobson. Jacobson trying to run the gauntlet. Jacobson inside-out move there. In on the netminder, Devine. He'll hold on. There'll be no further play. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0 to Harvard Crimson, leading the Coast Guard Academy Bears here live on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend and a fantastic Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Thanksgiving right around the corner now. That pleases the broadcaster. Face-off won by Harvard, but I think the Captain Gallagher was purposely pushing it forward. Back the other way now. That's Whitehead. Whitehead carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Whitehead could not run the gauntlet there. That's Gallagher. And that was Satow, who got a nice chunk of him there, not allowing him to get through. Satow laying the lumber into the Harvard player there. That was Hurley gathering his faculties as he gets back up. Boy, these guys are tough, I'll tell you. Sending the puck in, deflected in front of the netminder. Oh, that was dangerous there. As Sullivan deflected it right in front of the goaltender. The goaltender giving him the stink eye there, saying, hey, pal, let me stop the puck, all right? Your job's to get the puck out of here. Don't be deflecting it 2 feet in front of me. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I speak goaltender. That's exactly what Grant was thinking. Along the boards now. Nice job to keep the puck in there by Sullivan. Sullivan, number 24 for Coast Guard. Back the other way now. Here comes Harvard, trying to carry the puck through the neutral zone. Matsukata pulled down. Looking at the official saying play on. 5:14 left to go here in what has been a very fast opening stanza here. I'll tell you, 20 minutes of hockey goes by as faster than with delayed offsides than 15 minutes of hockey without it. That is unquestionable. Back to the blue line now, Meekum. Meekum letting the shot go. Behind the net it goes now. Harvard first on it there. They're mucking. They're doing their homework in the corner. Kept in there by Crayer. Crayer walking out. Oh, that just missed. Lively rebound off the boards. They jam at it. Great job there by the netminder Grant to get his foot against the post and prevent what would have been a disastrous 3-0 lead for the Crimson from the perspective of the Bears fans at home. 4 minutes, 57 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Harvard really starting to apply a lot of pressure now as they win the draw. Side of the net now trying to go right up the gut there. The net came off its protected moorings. We'll see if the faceoff's going to stay deep in the Bears zone or is it going to come outside. I thought the Harvard player had knocked the net off. I guess they're ruling that the Bears defenseman there pushed him into it. Taking it right to the cooker there, Garrity Yanger. He said, I'm going right for the net. Whatever happens, happens. I myself thought that faceoff should have been outside the zone, but you got to remember, everything I say, everything I think, everything I pontificate, everything I hypothesize, everything I theorize comes from the perspective of an old third-string backup goaltender for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves club ice hockey team in the early 90s. So, the guy runs into the goaltender like that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking the faceoff's outside the zone, but the ref disagrees with the broadcaster. We call that Tuesday on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Harvard now coming out of their own zone, carrying out. That's Meekum. Henry Meekum down the left wing. One of the Coast Guard players lost his wand there, adding insult to injury, stepped on it. Here's a chance now in front. Rebound gotten to by Harvard, pulling the trigger there. That was Giannomenico. Looking for his second tally of the opening stanza with 4:15 to go. Behind the net now, Coast Guard trying to come out with it dangerously right in front of their own netminder. Big waffle save there by Grant. Oh my goodness, the net was yawning there for a moment and the waffle came out of nowhere. That's a huge save there by Stone Grant. Boy, oh boy. Harvard really applying the pressure now. The Bears do not want to go down by 3. 3 is a lot more than 2, especially in between the years. Harvard, a lot of puck possession here. Matsukata sending it up to Whitehead. Whitehead at the dot. Whitehead letting the shot go. Big rebound save by Grant. Another rebound pouring it down there. And it's going to be a hand pass. Good call by the official there. These refs are really good. Couple of big stops there by Stone Grant, number 29 for the Bears, keeping this just a 2-goal affair. My goodness. Somebody's going to have to buy that goaltender a Gatorade. After this affair is over, he's keeping his organization in it, and that's what goaltenders are supposed to do. That's just what Stone Grant is doing here today. Here comes Harvard now, Whitehead. Whitehead trying to run the gauntlet there. Big hit there by Gallagher. Gallagher, I think, realizing his team a little lackadaisical. I shouldn't say lackadaisical. I say a little flat. A little bit better of a description there. Lackadaisical insinuates that there's a lack of effort. That's not the case. Gallagher taking it upon himself there to perhaps try to get his team fired up. They need a little bit of emotion here. Sending it out to center now, Harvard. Backpedaling in their own zone, Denavi. Smooth skating there and turns it over at the blue line. No harm, no foul, though, as Harvard recovers the puck. Trying to send it down low, Gallagher. Gallagher trying to center it there. Sent back the other way now. Here comes Crayer. Crayer sending it into the corner. Nice job there that's Carmen there protecting the puck. Coast Guard having a little bit of trouble making that first pass here today. The first pass out of your zone is the most important pass. And thus far, it hasn't been too clean. We'll see how this first pass works out. Not very well from a Bears perspective on that one as well, as Crayer read that like a fine piece of literature. There's the first pass again. That's knocked down by Meekum. Bears are going to have to work on getting out of their own zone a lot cleaner than that. They're spending a lot of energy trying to come out of their own zone. Circling now, that's Sullivan. Sullivan behind the net now with a head of steam. Here comes Sullivan now, down the left wing. Lost the handle on the puck there as Harvard recovers. Sending it up the right wing now, bouncing puck here, Makusada. Cutting in now against the grain, walking in, letting the shot go. See by Grant. Big stop there by Grant. Matsukata with a great burst of speed there. Boy, Harvard, I'll tell you, I got a couple of guys out there I would deem sneaky fast. Really great second-level speed, faster with the puck than without it. Here come the Crimson now through the neutral zone. That's Whitehead. Whitehead carrying it in. Whitehead letting the shot go. That went off a Bear into the corner. Getting it back in front. Nice job there to protect down low by Linzo. Linzo going defense, offense quickly. Down the left wing with a head of steam. He's got help. Linzo turning the Jets on at the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder Devine. And there'll be no further play. Frank Linzo. That young lad gets the full speed in about, a half a stride. My goodness. Big long strides there. That's how you go defense to offense very, very quickly. We may have to show that highlight clip right there to our daughter at home. She's a defense lady. This is how you go from defense to offense, young lady. Watch this clip right here. Face off deep in the Harvard zone. The save by Devine. A big stop there. Only a minute and a half left to go here in the affair. The Bears would certainly like to get off the schneid here before intermission. Back to the blue line, Gallagher. Gallagher covering the point, letting the shot go. Canicorn there for Devine. There'll be no further play. 1, 2, 3 left to go here in the opening stanza. On the Solu Broadcasting Network, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Our camera lady here today, Miss Michelle. Lukey took the day off. Here's a chance now, walking in off the face-off, pulling the trigger, he scores! A huge goal for the Bears there as they won the face-off. Jacobson had the puck all alone with the netminder, took his time, knew exactly what to do with it, made the move around the goaltender, buries the biscuit there. Oh my goodness, you cannot find a bigger goal than that. Well, maybe in overtime of Game 7, but either way, a huge goal there for the Bears with just 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Still plenty of time left. You don't want to celebrate too much, but that cut the lead in half there. A big offensive zone face-off win by the Bears, and Jacobson buries the biscuit there as he walked around the netminder Levine. And Put it home. That is a huge goal there. Harvard with multiple opportunities to make it 3-0. Here they are again, though. The period's nowhere near over. Waffle save there by Grant. Boy, Grant has been good. Along the boards now, there's the goal scorer, Jacobson, sending it high out to center. Bouncing puck there, knocked down with 49 seconds to go. Along the boards now, Harvard trying to send the puck in, picked off there by Gallagher. Gallagher getting the Jets going. Gallagher saw the hit coming there, and he laid the hit into the young lad. Oh, my goodness. Gallagher picked up his head at the last second and said, I'm not going to be on the receiving end of this. He had the minute go there. Boy, oh, boy. That was a collision at center ice. Back the other way now with 27 seconds. Here come the Crimson. To the outside, pulling the puck in, letting the shot go. See by the netminder, Grant. And there shall be no further play. 2-1 is your score now. A big goal just moments ago by Kyle Jacobson to pull the Bears within one. Very important face-off here, deep in the Bears zone with just 21.2 seconds remaining here. Leaning in to take it is McGill. McGill taking it against Hurley. This is a big face-off here. Well, we'll do it again there. I guess Harvard didn't have all their representatives there. Well, the ref, you could call a delay a game there. Good thing the ref didn't know. We don't want to get ticky-tack here. It's been too good of a game. Don't want to take it away from the boys and girls. Big face-off win there by the Coast Guard. Harvard, though, keeping him hemmed in. Once again, letting the shot go. Saved by Grant. Rebound along the boards now. Just 10 seconds left. Coast Guard just wants to get it out. Get to the intermission down by one. Harvard would love to regain their 2-goal lead. Trying for the wraparound. Pouncing on it there like a puma. Is the netminder Grant with just 2 seconds left to go here in the stanza. A big stop there. We'll see. Is Harvard going to pull their netminder? They are. Oh, that pleases the broadcaster. Going for the extra skater with just 2 seconds left. The risk versus reward is there. I don't think, well, the Coast Guard could win the face-off clean, I guess, and get it down in 2 seconds, but I would do it too. I'd pull the goaltender right here for the extra skater. It matters not, though, as the Coast Guard win the face-off, and there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one, the Crimson 2, the Bears 1. We'll be right back with the start of the second period, right after the Zamboni does what Zambonis do. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you shortly. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. The second stanza is just about ready to get underway here. Live from the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut, the Harvard Crimson and the Coast Guard Academy Bears. The Crimson leading this affair 2-1. They were leading 2-0, and the Bears got a late goal with 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go. In the opening stanza, a huge goal to cut the lead in half, and that's where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 is the score as the Coast Guard Academy Bears break their huddle. Harvard ready to go, number 27 out there. That's Hurley. Hurley out there with Gian Domenico. And we're underway. The second stanza, sending it in there. Another Coast Guard's number 22, Jacobson. He's got the goal. Along the boards now. Coast Guard certainly came out of the locker room with a little bit of pep in their step, as I thought they might. I have a feeling the coach may have had a couple of words with them about their level of intensity during the first stanza. And I know you don't want to upset the coaching staff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying that that's what went on, but I'm just hypothesizing. But again, I'm just an old goalie, so what do I know, really? None of that may actually be true, but, you know, if you say something with confidence and you say it enough times, someone will believe you. Gallagher laying the lumber into Whitehead there. You can hear the emotion on the bench by the Bears as they come ready to play here in the second period. Back the other way now. Matsukata sending it up the left wing. Chance for Harvard there, putting the brakes on there. Lukin Yellen, sending it behind the net now. Matsukata first on it there. Boy, he had a good period, Matsukata. Back the other way now. Here comes Linzo. Linzo down the left wing. Linzo letting the shot go. That didn't miss by much. At the point now, deflected in front of the netminder, Devine there. Harvard, the only one there to get the handle on it. Sent back out through the neutral zone. Knocked down there by Strand. Strand lost the handle on it here. I believe it's going to be offsides is the call. Let's see what the officials are calling there. I think there's a little bit of a delay at the blue line, causing it to go offsides. Well, that seems to be the call here. Well, these officials, in my opinion, have done an excellent job here this evening. They got to be really good skaters themselves to keep up with these guys. No way I could officiate this game. Well, no point lying to the audience at home. They'll find out sooner or later. And we don't always promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, but we do promise to at least never ever lie to you. So picking up the puck now, that's Meekum. Meekum sending it to his defense partner, Denovi. John Denovi, very silky smooth defenseman, very good defensive defenseman in my opinion. Chipped it ahead now is McPherson. McPherson sending it back into our own zone as the Coast Guard look to settle things down there. That's Gallagher. No, I apologize. That's Carmen. Carmen with the puck now. Carmen trying to get out of their own zone. Denovi there again, thwarting that effort. Big hit there along the boards, though. Carmen got a big chunk of Denovi. I think that's what Coast Guard's got to do. They got to open up the physicality a little bit, in my estimation. But again, I'm just an old ham and egger. No big hit there behind the boards there, McGill. My estimation might be incorrect, ladies and gentlemen, but it seems to be proven correct here. McGill laying the lumber into him, kept in nicely along the boards there by Sullivan. Sending it down low. McGill behind the net. McGill looking. McGill with his head on a swivel. McGill looking like Magellan as he circumnavigates the net, letting the quick shot go. Doesn't get the rebound. Pushed aside there by Harvard. Picked up by the Bears now in the corner. Got a man cutting off the boards. That is Getman behind the net now. Getman back to the blue line for Sullivan. Sullivan winding, shooting, coming out to block the shot there. I believe that was Lukin Yellen. Came out to block the shot there. Behind the net it goes now. Coast Guard trying to get the puck back in front. Can't do so. Excuse me, no, that was Fu. Fu came out to block that shot. Did a little bit of an injured Flamingo now. Back to the blue line, rolling puck, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Devine. Harvard trying to clear the puck out. Can't do so. Nice job keeping the puck in there. Great play there by Getman. Coast Guard, we'll see if they get some fresh legs on there. They got Harvard hemmed in here a little bit. It's the second stanza, so you got to remember the benches are a little bit further away. Good opportunity to catch Harvard with a little bit of lactic acid building up out there. Perhaps they're starting to mouth breathe a little bit like Clover Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa at Madison Square Garden, where the New York Rangers play golf. And I know they're 8-3-3. You don't have to tell me. Trust me, I know. I got plenty of Ranger fans who remind me about it every day. But I did get a dozen Zunuts jellied in the mail today for my contest that I won. Here's a chance now for Harvard. 2-on-1 developing. Down the wing. Cutting to the cooker there. Tried to knock it out of midair. Gian Domenico. He's been busy out there for Harvard. Down the left wing now, carrying the puck out. That was McGill. McGill ran out of room there as Crayer came over and took away the real estate. Back the other way now. Here come the Christian nifty move now down low. Letting the puck slide down low. Between the legs is the pass. Big stop there by Grant. Oh, a beautiful pass down low there by Crayer. Right between the legs. And Grant stayed with the play somehow and made the big stop there for the Coast Guard. Along the boards now. Coast Guard, big hit there. Laying the lumber into the Harvard defenseman. Coast Guard certainly opening up the physicality here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza right up the gut there to McPherson. McPherson leaving it there. Bouncing puck, left it for Sargent. Back the other way now. Here comes the Crimson. Tape-to-tape pass there. Here, Giannominico. Giannominico's got a man cutting to the cooker. That's Crayer. Tried to get it there. That didn't miss by much. Down the wing it goes now. Rolling puck out to center. The Crimson corralling it there. 15 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. Very fast-paced hockey game here. Not a lot of whistles. That pleases the broadcaster. Meekum now. Down the right wing. Meekum lost the handle on it there for a moment. Meekum trying to kick it to himself. Cleared but not out. Kept it at the blue line. Letting the shot go to Novi. Steered into the corner there by Stone Grant. Boy, has Grant been good today. Really kept his organization in it when it was 2-0, and he made a big save just moments ago. Here's Linzo now letting the shot go. Steered aside there by Devine. Both goaltenders have been sharp. Early in the corner. Devine not tested nearly as much as Grant thus far, although I would say the Coast Guard's got the better of the shots here in the second stanza. They certainly have come out with a little bit more intensity, a lot more physicality. And so far, a lot of shots on goal, but no change in the scoreboard. 2-1 is the score, 14-39. Left to go here in the second stanza. The captain Gallagher leaning in to take the face-off. On the left wing is Jacobson. On his right is Getman. Defensive strand there. And number 28, the big fella, Frank Linzo. Linzo using that pterodactyl-like reach there to reach the puck. Back the other way now ahead of steam. Here's Getman. Getman on the backhand, letting the shot go, saved by the netminder Devine, and there'll be no further play. Coast Guard seeming now to get to the loose pucks a little bit more than they were in the opening stanza. I actually had a feeling that something like this might happen. I don't want to go so far as for you to have to call me a hockey prophet. I never want to use the word have to in any sort of way, but you know, if you feel the desire to, far be it from me to infringe upon your First Amendment rights to do so. Quick shot there by the net, by Gallagher, saved by the netminder Devine. Along the boards now, here's Harvard, trying to get the puck out, going behind the net. You see the tenacity of the forecheck here in the second stanza by the Bears, as they really have stepped up their play, sending it hard around. There's Getman. All the way around it goes there. Lucan Yellen trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. I apologize. No, that was Wirikun. Number 21. If I'm mispronouncing his name, I do apologize. Dusham Wirikun with the puck now, trying to get the puck out. Knocked down there by Matsukata. Matsukata behind his own net. Gotta like the aggressive forecheck here by the Bears as it's knocked down there by McPherson, the captain Gallagher, doing yeoman's work behind the boards. They're letting the quick wrist shot go. Oh, that was Getman. Well, I guess that was more of a snapshot there. Either way, really having trouble getting out of their own zone now, all the Crimson. Nice job of forechecking there by the Bears, not allowing Crimson to come out cleanly, and now they do. Here's Whitehead. Whitehead down the left wing. Whitehead with a head of steam there, letting the shot go. That buzzed the tower there. Goose would be displeased. Maverick would say, come on, Goose, we got to do it. Goose would say, Maverick, I got a wife and a kid. I can't be doing this stuff anymore. Maverick would shake his head, but he would give in. He loved Goose. Behind the net now. Speaking of which, I can't wait for Top Gun 2. I'm not sure when it's coming. It was supposed to come in 2020, but we all know what happened there. So I thought it would have been out this summer, this Christmas. I don't know when it's coming. Well, there's a lot of movies coming our way that I'm very excited about. Back the other way now. Here come the Crimson, knocked down there by the Coast Guard, trying to go defense to offense quickly with McGill overskating it. Back the other way now, Crayer. Crayer lost his stick, but the puck advantageously bounces the right way for Harvard into the corner now. Coast Guard coming away with it 2-on-3 if they hurry. Down the right wing they come, gaining the red line, letting the shot go, saved by the netminder Devine. Fresh legs hopping over the boards for the Coast Guard. As the Crimson look to hit the home run balls, they had the man down the wing. That is Matsukata. Matsukata turned it over now. Here's Jacobson. Jacobson sidesteps the neutral zone in. Here comes Jacobson now with a head of steam. Jacobson trying to step to the outside. Good job there by Meekum to slow him up. Back the other way now, Giannominico. Trying to carry the puck through the neutral zone. Bodies collide there. Giannominico and Gallagher get together. Hard around it goes Matsukata on the backhand. Sending it behind his own goal now. Denovi hard around. Gallagher waiting for it there. Gallagher laying the lumber into him there. Coast Guard just not allowing Harvard out of the zone cleanly. Running into a brick wall there, but sending it down low. Here's a chance now for Gallagher getting it out in front. And that just failed to click. Back the other way now. Here comes Harvard through the neutral zone. Trying to pour it down there like a grizzly bear. Pouring out a salmon to swim upstream to spawn. Big hit there. Laying the lumber into him. Getman got a big chunk of the Harvard forward. Garrity Yanger there. Bouncing puck sent back in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. 11:29 left to go here in the second stanza. I think that's only the second whistle. And about 9.5 minutes of play, or 8.5 minutes of play, I should say. My goodness. Very high-paced period here. A lot of action. Not a lot of whistles. Like I said, that pleases the broadcast. Not because the game goes faster, just whistles slow everything down. Here's a chance now. Matsukata getting to the puck along the boards. Kuma Matsukata lost the handle on it, sending it out to center. Backtracking there. That's Whitehead sent in by the Crimson. First on it behind the net there. That is Carmen. Carmen hounded from behind now as the Crimson get their forecheck going to work. I think they've had enough of watching the Coast Guard forecheck here in the first 9 minutes. Behind the net now, Matsukata tried for the wraparound. Nice job there by the netminder Grant to get his waffle over on the post there. GWU there by the goaltender. Good waffle utilization. 10:57 left to go here in the second stanza. 2-1, the Crimson leading the Bears. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. Bouncing out to center now. Here's a chance for McPherson. McPherson keeping the legs turning. McPherson hounded from behind there by Denovi. McPherson got the puck down low, though. You got to like that, winning the battle and getting it down low. Back the other way now. Here's Denovi. Denovi through the neutral zone. Denovi, cross-ice pass. Nobody home there. Getting the puck out, sliding it out to center. Good. Like to see the young lad there slow down before he hit the boards there, so I'm glad to see that happened. Back the other way now, carrying out Garrity Yanger. Garrity Yanger carrying the puck in, lost the handle on it. Crayer sending it down low. Man at the back door. The netminder lost his footing, trying to get it back in front. Back to his feet. There is Grant. Oh, my goodness. He was down and out there for a moment. I know that feeling. One thing I can do between the pipes, ladies and gentlemen, is flounder. And Grant right there was floundering. And any good goaltender will tell you floundering is an art and a science, ladies and gentlemen. Grant will tell you. I knew exactly what I was doing all along there, Mr. Broadcaster. Don't get down me. And let me tell you something, young lad, I certainly do not. Along the boards now. Here's Harvard. Down the left wing they come. That's Garrity Yanger. Garrity Yanger trying to get it in front. Paid the price there. A big hit behind the net there by Carmen. Yanger came by to give Carmen a piece of his mind. Back the other way now, McGill. McGill lost it in his footing. McGill tried to go cross ice. Waiting for it there was Matsukata. Matsukata cutting to the outside. Matsukata on the backhand, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Grant. Oh, boy, Matsukata got a lot on that backhand. He was heading completely to his left. Let that backhand go back to his right, I'll tell you. There is no tougher shot to stop in hockey than the backhand because you really have no anticipatory, meaningful ways to tell you where it's going. Backhand, always the most difficult shot to stop there. Matsukata really let a hard one go there at full speed, too. He's a heck of a hockey player, I'll tell you. Along the boards now, trying to get it out, they do. Bouncing out to center, tracking it down there is Lukin Yellen. Theo Lukin Yellen. Now with the puck again as he got it back from his defense partner. That's Whitehead. Whitehead and Lukin Yellen on defense now for Harvard. They lead this one 2-1. 9:15 to go. Turnover, though, at the blue line. Here comes Gallagher. Gallagher stepping to the outside. Gallagher protecting the puck. Tried to go on the drop pass there for Jacobson, but it didn't connect. Now it comes to Getman. Getman pulling the trigger, trying to get it down there twice in a row. Hit a body twice in a row. Never got on net, though. Jacobson laying the lumber into the Harvard defenseman in the corner as Harvard sends it out now. If he could knock that puck down, Whitehead was off on a 2-on-1. Sending it up to Hurley now. Hurley lost the handle on it. Corralling it there is Linzo. Linzo behind his own net. Linzo pulling it to his forehand. Linzo dangerously there in front of his own goaltender. Gives it away to Makusaka. Makusaka, again we see the strength on the backhand. This time it's a pass. Tried to get it down low. Back the other way now. Here comes Linzo. Linzo's got those long strides at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Steered aside there by Devine. Linzo getting to the puck behind the net. Linzo looking like he's a little bit out of gas there. He's running on fumes there, looking like Cougar. Headed over for a line change. Picking up the puck and sending it in. That's David Satow, number 18, wearing Eddie Westfall's old number. You might say Anthony Beauvillier. Behind the net now, circling, that's Matsukata. Boy, Matsukata gets a lot of ice time. This kid's the Energizer Bunny. My goodness. Does not get tired out there either. Kicking it up now. Now he's going off the ice. Here's a chance now. Backdoor cutting to the net with Whitehead. That just failed to click. Good rush there by the Crimson. Backpedaling in his own zone there. Nice footwork there. Big hit there at center ice, but the Crimson come away on a 2-on-1, letting the shot go. Save by Grant, and it'll be no further play. Stepping up and laying the lumber into him there was Satow. I was a little concerned the ref might call an interference call as the puck really wasn't there, but the refs out there today is certainly letting the boys and girls play. The refs want to get home, perhaps to catch the second half of the 4 o'clock game. The Patriots, by the way, are winning 44-7. Thank you very much. And camera lady and bride will be very happy to hear that the Cowboys are winning, I think, 43-7. So happy day in the Bonner home. Picking up the puck now, sending it in. Hard around, that's Meekum. Giving chase in the corner, that's Crayer. Crayer coming together there. Crayer winning the battle, coming away with it. A little bit of give and go there as they cycle it down low. That buzzed the tower there for the Crimson. Crimson have certainly played a lot better here in the last 5 minutes than they did the first 10 minutes of the stanza. Sending it all the way down, but it matters not as it goes for icing. But I'll tell you, both of these teams, they've got some excellent skaters out there. Wow. My goodness. You can call it club hockey all you want, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, I played club hockey in college back in the early 90s, and things would not have ended well if my organization had played these guys. And I was the third-string backup goaltender. I probably would have saw action by now. The other two goaltenders may have been pulled. These two teams can really fly. Face-off won by Harvard, letting the shot go. See by the netminder Grant. Got just enough of it as it bounced to the side of him, cleared out of harm's way there by the defenseman Strand. Coast Guard now. D-to-D pass down the right wing. They come. That's Sullivan. Sullivan with a cross corner dump in, make the other team have to come 200 feet. I always like that play. Kicking at it there is Getman looking like Pele, sending it behind the net. Now they've got to go 200 feet. This is exactly what we talked about. Get it in deep and outwork the opponent. Get it in front. Get a shot on goal. Hockey is not a complicated game, ladies and gentlemen. It's just very difficult to execute. Here's Gallagher now. Gallagher protecting the puck. Gallagher leaving it for Getman. Now Getman leaves it in the corner. The Bears cycling now. Jacques Lemaire would be very pleased. Letting the shot go in on the netminder. That one looked like it dipped out of midair there. That looked like an R.A. Dickey knuckleball there for a moment as it dipped on the goaltender Devine. But nice job staying square to the shooter. Always having that Harvard logo facing the shooter. Two really good goaltenders here today. Great goaltending on display here at the Dayton Arena here in New London, Connecticut. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Harvard Crimson and the Coast Guard Academy Bears. 2-1 is the score. The Crimson leading it, but the Bears going to work now behind the net. Worked over there by Crayer. Back to the blue line it goes, letting the shot go. That didn't get through. That was Sullivan. Back out to center. Here comes Harvard now, chipping it up. That's Meekum. Meekum down the left wing. Meekum's got a man cutting to the cooker. Couldn't get it there. The Bears now picking it up, going from defense to offense. Nice outlet pass there to Sargent. We talked about that first pass in the first period. It just wasn't clicking. You saw it click there, and look what it generates. First pass, always the most important pass out of the zone. I don't care what anybody says. Garrity Yanger now. You can take all the sabermetrics, and all those analytics that you want, ladies and gentlemen. You don't complete the first pass cleanly, and you're not going to have a good day. Not that the sabermetrics and cybermetrics, I'm sure, don't have their place. I mean, just because I don't understand them doesn't mean that I don't think that they're good or useful or anything like that. But bottom line is, you don't make the first pass, you're not generating much offense. 5 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 2-1. The Crimson holding on to the lead here. That was the score at the end of the first period, and that is the score where we are right now. Clean face-off win there by the Bears. Quick shot there by Getman. Again, we see a nice square to the shooter positioning there by the netminder Devine. Neither of these goaltenders really do not let up a lot of rebounds. Got to earn your goals here today. That pleases the broadcaster, I'll tell you what. Along the boards now, laying the lumber into him there. A little bit of pushing and shoving ensues there. You don't mind that. Walking off the boards. Back to the blue line it goes. Trying to keep it in on the backhand there. Satow blew out a tire, but a nice job to keep it in, though, nonetheless. Now we got back up and got a big chunk of the Crimson player there. Matsukata now on the forecheck, as he has been all day long. Coming out with a head of steam, that's Linzo. Linzo down the left wing. Linzo avoiding the linesman. Linz behind the net. Linzo protecting the puck on the backhand. Had a man cutting to the cooker there. That just failed to click. That was Gorman. That was getting to the cooker there, number 26. Picking up the puck now. That's Jacobson. Sending it all the way in. Getman. Picking it up behind his own goal line. Matsukata. Matsukata on the backhand. Sending it hard around Harvard. There you see the first pass out of the zone. Not connected. No offensive threat here for Harvard as Linzo very calmly there went from the backhand to the forehand and back the other way he goes over the red line. Sending the ref said the linesman said he was not over the red line. Oh my goodness! I thought he had gained the red line. It was close enough for me, but not close enough for the linesman Berg. Given the internationally recognized symbol there, or sign, I should say. You don't do symbol language for icing. Boy, oh boy! I thought Linzo was right at the red line there, but okay. I guess you could say Linzo could have taken another stride. He wasn't really abated. But no harm, no done. As they win the faceoff, back the other way now, Jacobson. Jacobson trying to go inside out on the defenseman. Great job there by number 15, Denovi. Denovi's done that a couple of times here today. He just lets the puck go by, takes the body. He's a very solid defensive defenseman and very smooth skating. Defenseman as well did a nice job there. Just ignoring the puck, let the goaltender handle that, and I'll take care of the player. That's a great defensive play right there. If you got a young defenseman, a defense lady at home, you want to show them that play. Backpedaling now in their own zone. That's Carmen. Carmen along the boards. Nobody home there for the Coast Guard. As they recover the puck now in their own zone. Hounded there by Gian Domenico. That one's read like a fine piece of literature. Almost a bad turnover at the blue line there. That's going to cause the coaching staff has to stop at CVS on the way home and pick up some Pepto-Bismol. Turnovers at the blue line will cause any coach agita. Along the boards now. Here come the Crimson walking out, letting the shot go. That just missed. That was Crayer there on the shot. Back to Meekum. Meekum sending it down low to Coast Guard, sending it all the way down. That's definitely icing. Icing has occurred there with just 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here. In the second stanza, 2-1 is the score. I'd say it's been a relatively evenly played stanza thus far. I think the Coast Guard's got a little bit better of play here in the second period, but not too much. All that is irrelevant. The score is 0-0 here in the second period, 2-1 overall. Face off to the right of the netminder is Waffle side. Leaning in to take it there is Hurley. Hurley taking it against Orion Sargent. The Sarge. Bring me the Sarge. Sent all the way down. That can't be for icing. It went over the defenseman's stick. It's not. Harvard getting to the puck first. Hard around they go there. Big hit there. Laying the lumber into him. You saw the glass waddle there. Whitehead, though, shook it off like it was nothing. I tell you, if I took a hit like that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd be out a week to 10 days. And the first 4 or 5 days would just be so my feelings could get over it. Oh, here's a chance now for Harvard. As one of the Bears players lost his footing, letting the shot go. No, that just missed. That was Hurley there. Bears not out of the woods yet as the puck advantageously ended up on the back of the cage there and got stuck. So we'll see where the faceoff is coming. I'm not sure who put the puck on the back of the net. So if it was the Coast Guard, it will stay down low. Yes, it was. Oh, my, almost a turnover there. Well, it was a turnover. When the Coast Guard defenseman blew a tire coming around the net. Never a good feeling there. 3:16 left to go here in the second stanza because Stone Cold said so. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Clean face-off win there. That was Meekum with the shot. The Crimson now trying to get the puck down low. Nice job to come out high and block that shot. Backpedaling at their own blue line. Hounded there by Gallagher. Gallagher turning the causing the turnover. Walking in. Can't pull the trigger. The netminder lost his stick there. Bodies go flying. Oh, Gallagher came just so close to tying the affair. Oh, he caused the turnover right about at the blue line. Walked in. The netminder made a nice save there. Here's Gallagher again. Gallagher sending it down low, trying to get it back to Gallagher as he was cutting to the cooker. That was read like a nice piece of literature there by the Harvard defenseman Meekum. Good pressure here by the Coast Guard. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play. You don't mind that. Chipped ahead now. Matsukata pulling the trigger. Pull down as he lets the shot go. I don't think that was Matsukata, actually. A lot of room here for Crimson at the blue line. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Doesn't get through. Hit a body in front. The Bears desperately trying to get it out here. Just 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Harvard with their best pressure of the period, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Cleared hard around, kept in by Meekum. Meekum under the rest there. Number 22, Jacobson laid off of him there, too. Purposely laid off of him. Oh, play on, says the linesman. No icing. Now the linesman saying he does want to get to the buffet. After calling icing right on the red line before. That's all right, you don't mind that. Nice saucer pass down low. Waffle save, rebound. They jam at it. Everybody meets at the net there. Bodies come flying in after the whistle. Oh, my goodness. Jacobson came in, sent one of the Harvard players flying. The netminder made a fantastic save, Divine. I think Jacobson's going to be headed to the sin bin, though, there. A little bit of roughing after the whistle. We'll see how everything sorts out. That was a dazzling stop there by the netminder. Jacobson, number 22. We'll see if anybody from Harvard's heading over to the sin bin. Don't think that they really should, but it looks like the Harvard player, number 18, Garrity Yeager, is headed to the sin bin. He's got the look of, what did I do? It wasn't me. You got the wrong guy. I just got here. I was at the student union watching the game. We'll see here if there's any penalties assessed to Harvard. Definitely 2 minutes for roughing going to be handed out to Jacobson. There's a little bit of a scrum ensued right at the net there. A big stop there by Devine. All right, looks like nobody from Harvard is headed to the sin bin, so it's going to be a power play coming up here for the Crimson. A very important power play here with 1:42 left to go here in the stanza. They lead this 1-1. Golden opportunity here for Harvard to regain that 2-goal lead before the intermission. A very big penalty kill for the Bears. They send out the captain, number 8, Connor Gallagher. I believe he'll be taking the draw. He will. Gallagher against Hurley now. Hurley wins it cleanly. Back to the blue line, Whitehead. Whitehead setting up shop now to power play for Harvard. Whitehead sliding it down low. Here's walking off the dot, letting the shot go. He scores! Griffin Hurley buries the biscuit there for the Crimson. It's a power play goal, and a huge one at that, with just 1 minute and 31 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Oh, my goodness. They won the face-off, never gave up possession, worked it down low. Hurley snipered it home there. 3-1 is the score. Oh, a huge goal there for the Crimson. As it so often happens down at one end, an organization comes just that close to scoring, and then the other team comes down and scores at the other end. Happens so many times in this great, beautiful game that we love. Now the Coast Guard find themselves down by 2 again. Great job by the Crimson weathering the storm that the Bears provided in the opening 10 minutes of the second period there, carrying the puck in. Sent flying there. Boy, Denovi got a big chunk of Jacobson and kind of just hogtied him and pulled him down there. But, if the ref doesn't call it, then it's not a penalty. Makusaka now, first on it for Harvard in the corner. Makusaka run into there by Hudson. Hudson working him over. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears, trying to connect out of their own zone. That hopped over the stick there of Getman. That went off the official Berg. Under a minute to go now in the second stanza. 3-1. Harvard leading the affair. There's Gallagher now. Gallagher leaving it there for Jacobson. Jacobson having himself a rough shift. He's just got to get off the ice. Sometimes it happens. Not a bad shift. Well, he did take that penalty. Back the other way now with a head of steam down the left wing. That's Crayer. Crayer walking in. Crayer pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Grant. Oh, my goodness. They go up 4-1. Headed into the third period, and that's a big lead. Here's a chance now, Harvard. They smell the blood in the water with just 20 seconds remaining here. They certainly would love to get one more before the intermission. Coast Guard looking to get one more clear now. Sent back out. Nice job there to take the body by Sullivan. Back the other way now, trying to carry the puck out. That was McGill. A little bit of pushing and shoving there as Whitehead and Sullivan got together. Back the other way now. Here's the Crimson letting the shot go. Saved by the netminder, and there'll be no further play. We might see deja vu all over again here. As Harvard going to pull their goaltender. Will they do it? Yes, there goes the goaltender now, vacating the crease. I really like that from the Harvard coaching staff. You got to play to win, ladies and gentlemen. Don't play not to lose. So 6 skaters out there for Harvard with 1.3 seconds remaining. I think they did it last period with 2 seconds remaining. So Matsukata now leaning in. He's going to push it forward. He does. They got it down low. Here's a chance now. Swiping at it. There's the buzzer. And the second stanza comes to an end. Oh, my goodness. With the extra skater on the ice with the netminder pulled, the Crimson came just that close to making it 4-1. Well, your score, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 2. The Harvard Crimson 3. The Coast Guard Academy Bears 1. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes with the start of the third and final chapter of this unwritten story right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. The third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to unfold right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. As the Harvard Crimson take to the ice with a 2-goal lead. They lead this one 3-1. They got a power play goal with just about a minute and a half left in the second stanza to regain their 2-goal lead. As the Coast Guard came out flying for the early part of the period, but could never get the equalizer past the netminder Devine, who made a couple of big stops. And that is where we stand as the third period about ready to take place here. 3-1 is your score. 5-on-5 will begin. Hasn't been a lot of penalties here today. I think the officiating has been excellent. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Coast Guard sending the puck in. Harvard trying to get it out now. Bouncing puck picked up there by the Bears. Back out the center it goes there. There's Gallagher. Winning the puck back now to Jacobson. Excuse me, I apologize. That's Linzo. Tape to tape there to Gallagher. Good first pass out of the zone. We'll see if anything comes of it for the Coast Guard. Nice job there stealing the puck at the blue line, trying to generate something early on here. Coast Guard knowing that they got a little bit of an uphill battle here, trailing by 2. Time is on their side, though, for the time being. 19 minutes, 24 seconds left to go here as the third and final stanza just nicely underway. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and please remind the boys and girls playing that they can go back and watch the game anytime in our archives on our YouTube channel or on our website, solubroadcasting.org. If you go to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. It's a good way to support what we're doing. We never have any pay-per-view fees on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We do a lot of youth hockey, a lot of high school hockey, and we're privileged here to be here with the Coast Guard. Back the other way now, carrying the puck through the neutral zone, walking in, letting the wrist shot go. Saved by Grant. Good quick wrist shot there by number 28. That's Crayer. It's had a good game. Sent in by Harvard, but it's offsides. They regain the blue line. Back the other way now, Linzo through the neutral zone, sending it all the way down, tracking it down. There's Meekum backpedaling. Trying to get the puck out. Can't do so. Nice job there by Harvard to collect the puck. And down the left wing they come Denovi. Denovi with a little bit of room. Denovi trying to cut back to the middle. Denovi got the puck on a string there for a moment, sending it in on the backhand. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Rolled off the stick there. I think we got a delayed penalty coming up behind the play here. I think it's going to be on Coast Guard. I believe that the Bears had the puck at the time of the whistle, so we'll see here. We see the internationally recognized sign there by the official for cross-checking. Not sure who's going to be headed to the sin bin just yet. We'll see. Is it number 6? Yes, it is. Dylan McGill. Well, an absolutely huge penalty kill here for the Bears and an even, I would say, bigger power play here for Harvard. They capitalized on their last power play, and they capitalized early. Sure, they like nothing more or nothing less. How do you always say that? Is it nothing we like, nothing more? They would like nothing more? They would like nothing more? No? I don't know either. Then the score here early on the power play. Yeah, I understand, ladies and gentlemen, you can feel bad for the wife all you want, but, she chose this of her own accord, I tell you. 17 years later, 2 cats, a dog, the whole thing, 2 kids. What are you going to do? Sent back out to center. She knew what she was getting into, though. There were no illusions, I promise you, as far as I know. Harvard now on the power play. Matsukata down the left wing. Matsukata protecting the puck. Behind the net he goes now. Matsukata sending it back towards the blue line. Harvard looking to set up. Tape-to-tape pass there. Gary Yanger leaving it for Matsukata. Slides it across now. Walking in, letting the wrist shot go. See by Grant, and there'll be no further play. Nice wrist shot there by Whitehead. Again, we see Harvard winning the power play face-off deep in the Coast Guard zone and then going to work. And that took only 25 seconds off of the power play there. Good puck movement there by the Crimson. Leading in to take it is Crayer. Big face-off here for the captain, Gallagher. Gallagher getting low man wins there. Bouncing puck, but Harvard coming away with it. Looks like it's going to be a hand pass, I believe. Yes, it is. Ref giving the internationally recognized sign there for a hand pass. These refs are good. Right on top of it. I like that. A minute 30. Left to go in the man advantage. Now the face-off outside the Bear zone. Number 22 leading in to take it. That's Jacobson. Tape-to-tape pass there, and in come the Crimson now. Down the left wing, Matsukata putting on the brakes there like Maverick, hoping Jester would go right by. On the backhand, sending it along the boards. Little bit of give and go now. Whitehead walking up the gut. Whitehead followed there by McPherson. Whitehead back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That just missed on the glove side. Rebound chopping out of there, Giandomenico. Got it out to Matsuka, but a little bit out of his reach. And it's sent all the way down the ice it goes. 1 minute remaining in this all-important penalty kill for the Bears. Or all-important power play for the Crimson, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. Which is exactly what Obi-Wan was trying to tell Luke, but Yoda had just passed away. Luke wasn't ready to hear all that. Down the left wing it goes now. Garrity Yanger. Garrity Yanger leaning in there. Nice job there by Sullivan. Sullivan working him over there. That was a Sullivan sandwich there on Harvard bread. Garrity Yanger walking off the boards with it, letting the quick shot go. Holding on to the post there. Stone Grant not allowing any sort of daylight there. A big stop there by the netminder, number 29. 33 seconds remaining in the power play for the Crimson. 17 minutes, 4 seconds left to go here in the affair. We'll keep an eye on both clocks for you. Face-off won by the Bears, sent all the way down. No icing. Oh, that's a relief to see a team shorthanded and ice the puck, and it's not icing. Youth and high school hockey, you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's icing. I know. I think it's as dumb as you do. Sending the puck in now. On the backhand with 15 seconds remaining. Harvard looking to set up one more time. That's Meekum. Meekum sending it behind the net now to Crayer. Crayer trying to get it back in front. Worked over there by Linzo. Linzo taking away a lot of real estate there. Shot from the point. Goes off the boards and into the corner and all the way down. So a good penalty kill there for the Bears. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 16 and a half minutes left to go here. The Bears weather that storm. They go down by 3 there and might be a little bit too deep of a hill to climb here. They are now side of the net. Trying to get back in front there was Gallagher. Back to the point, letting a seeing eye Canuckler go. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. Gallagher laying the lumber into him in the corner there. Crimson player looking a little bit worse for the wear as he gets back up, looking like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round. And the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago. As the Crimson there, a little bit offsides at the blue line. 16 minutes left to go here in the affair. 3-1 Harvard leading. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be covering all the Bears home games here from the Dayton Arena. And I'm actually doing a Con College Camels game for NSN on Friday. I'll be right back here. Those are always fun. Here the Bears now trying to get the puck out along the boards. They chip it out to center. Harvard there. Nice job by Whitehead to protect the puck there using his body. It hit one of the Harvard players. Over the bench there. Harvard did not travel with a lot of players. They got a backup goaltender, so we're not going to count him. And then there's 1, 2. Not that he doesn't count. I mean, a third-string backup goaltender. I'd like to think I counted. Somebody had to keep the cooler full of ice for the ride back home on the bus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 players on the bench. That is not a lot. And I tell you, they do not look like they're fatiguing or getting tired. Coast Guard now working the puck along, picked up there by Fu. Fu sending it hard around to Whitehead. Whitehead trying to come out of his own zone. Whitehead protecting the puck on the backhand, sending it up to number 27. That's Hurley. Hurley who had the goal at the end of the second stanza, the power play goal to give Harvard a 3-1 lead. That one went over the glass and hit one of the Bears on the bench there. Well, this period, a lot of whistles here early on. A little sluggish like a wet sponge. 15:22 left to go here in the affair. 3-1. Harvard leading it. Harvard, I'm sure, with the 3-1 lead, happy to slow the game down. They don't want end-to-end action right now. Why would they? Not advantageous for them. Slow it down, muck it up, clog up the neutral zone. You're up by 2. Some people might call it boring, ladies and gentlemen. I call it winning. Or at least they're winning right now. I'm sure they would like to continue that. I'm sure the Bears will have other plans. Nice tape-to-tape pass there right through the neutral zone. Giandomenico pulling the trigger. Big flipper stop there by Grant. Oh, he got the pillow on that one. Gallagher chipping it out to center. Backpedaling in his own zone there, Denovi. Crimson doing a nice job coming out of their own zone. Coast Guard with it now. Back the other way now comes Carmen. Carmen sending it up along the boards. The Crimson with it there. Tried to go cross ice. Didn't get all the way through. Now it does. Sent in. Harvard going to get some fresh legs out there, or fresh roots, if you will, for the Crimson. Although I was reading the reason that they're called Crimson, it's not a tree, so I shouldn't say roots, actually. That's incorrect. That's Stanford. Here's a quick shot from the point. Canicorn there for the netminder, and there'll be no further play. Now, the reason they're called the Harvard Crimson was because in 18-something, a long time ago, during the regatta, one of their rowers, I guess if you're in the regatta, are you a rower? I think I never rowed. But he wore a crimson scarf so everybody would know which one was the Harvard boat. And that's how they became the Crimson. A pretty cool story. It was on the internet, ladies and gentlemen, so obviously it's been confirmed. Bears now getting the pack back to the point, kept in there by Getman. I apologize, that's Carmen. They're mucking. They're doing their homework there along the boards. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Oh, we see the ref's arm come in the air there. Oh, I think that's Matsukata. He's going to be headed to the sin bin there. Oh, I'm surprised the ref called that after what they've let go here today. Matsukata, I mean, he did push the guy down, but the puck was there. We'll see. Is there going to be anybody else headed off with him? I don't think so. Cross check is the call there. Well, a huge opportunity now for the Bears. With just under 14 minutes left to go here in the affair, they head to the power play. The face-off deep in the Harvard zone. Leaning in to take it is the captain, Connor Gallagher. Gallagher wins the draw back to the blue line. D to D pass now, walking in, winding, shooting. That just missed. Oh, that was Linzo. Got a lot on that one. Sending it across to Linzo, but it bounces out to center, backpedaling at his own blue line now. Frank Linzo, number 28. Through the neutral zone. Slowly, methodically cutting to his right now, gaining a little bit of speed. Looking to set up now. Tough angle shot there. He scores! Oh, my goodness. He shot it from an absolutely impossible. Wait a minute. Wait a tick. Wait a second. Oh, I am very incorrect there. I saw a couple of the Coast Guard players put their arms in the air, and I heard the bench explode. Oh, my. So it's not a goal. Well, I guess I owe the goaltender there, Brendan Devine, my apologies. He's like, come on, Mr. Broadcaster. I had it all the way. McGill. Winding, shooting now. Linzo saved by Devine, pouncing on it there like a hungry hippo after that last wayward marble, and there'll be no further play. But Linzo really gets that shot off. It's hard, it's heavy, and it's fast. Gets a lot into it there, too. Now he's going to be taking the face-off. He does everything for this Coast Guard team. Linzo, he's got Gallagher at the point now. Couldn't draw it back to them there as Crimson win the draw. Behind the net now, setting up in Gretzky's office. Back to the blue line for Gallagher. Gallagher letting the shot go. Saved by Devine. Steers it off into the corner. Back to the blue line it goes now. Linzo. Sending it down low. Coast Guard setting up on the power play. Trying to go back door there to McGill. McGill with a minute left to go on the man advantage for Gallagher. Nice job by Gallagher to keep that in. Linzo back to Gallagher. Gallagher looking. Thought about leaving it for Linzo. Held onto it there for a moment. Now he drops it off as the Coast Guard cycle the puck, trying to go back door to McGill. McGill letting the shot go. He knocked that puck down out of midair and got the shot off. Great pass there by Jacobson. Gallagher in the corner. Protecting the puck, trying to get it back to the blue line. There's Linzo winding, shooting. Oh, that just missed. There's McGill now. Great power play here for the Coast Guard, but they haven't gotten one past the goaltender. Little cross-ice passes there, fails to connect, and it's sent back out by the Crimson all the way down on the netminder, Grant. Still 25 seconds remaining here in the man advantage as McGill picks up the puck at center ice. McGill trying to navigate the waters there, couldn't do so. Jacobson now. Jacobson with a move at the blue line. When you go east and west at the blue line, those things tend to happen, and those things are offsides. 15 seconds remaining here in the power play. I got to say, I mean, they didn't score, but that was an excellent power play for the Bears. The puck movement was there. The shots were there. Sometimes your best penalty killer has got to be your goaltender, and that's just what Mr. Devine was right there. Even on the shot that some of us thought may have beaten him. Of course, the goaltender would see things otherwise. Sullivan now picking up the puck as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Huge kill there for Harvard. Sullivan trying to send it up along the boards now. Chipped back in by Crayer. Crayer at the dot. Crayer sending it down low, thwarted there. Nice job of back-checking by the Bears. They go defense to offense very quickly. Down the right wing, they come with a head of steam. That's Carmen. Carmen trying to sidestep Luke and Yellen. Carmen with the pucks. Got McPherson cutting to the cooker. Couldn't get it to her. Back the other way now, Gianna Minico. Gianna Minico, 1-on-3 if he hurries. Pulling up now, trying to go backdoor. And a man cutting to the cooker there at the last second. Great job by the netminder to fight that off. Getting to the net there, that was Whitehead. That was a purposeful shot there and a great play by the netminder, Stone Grant. He had to angle his flipper there just perfectly, otherwise the rebound would have been big and juicy. for number 14, Whitehead, as he was barreling down in on the goaltender there. Gian Domenico, a smart play there. Getting it down low. Leaning in to take the face-off now. That's Werakun. Sending it back to the blue line. Kept in there at the blue line. Back the other way now, Getman. Getman trying to connect up the left wing. Carried in by Matsukata. Matsukata protecting the puck now. Rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Coming out the other end. Hounded there by a couple of Bears. Sent it out to center, but Sullivan was waiting for it there for the Bears as he sends it back in. Denovi behind his own net now. Denovi trying to get the puck out. Gallagher on the steal at the blue line. Gallagher trying to make something happen. Gallagher chipping the puck to himself. Could not run the gauntlet there as the puck is dislodged. And back comes Harvard now through the neutral zone. Hounded from behind there by Getman. Into the corner he goes now. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Denovi. Denovi letting the shot go. Save. Rebound. Swiped out of harm's way there by Sullivan. A bouncing puck now. An onside kick headed towards the goaltender. Poured down by Sullivan. And now it's sent back out. A hand pass is called there, even though it was in the defensive zone. So a hand pass is a hand pass anyway, however you slice it. So hand pass is the call there. A couple of big stops there by Stone Grant. And a nice job there by Sullivan to get the puck out. Swiping it out of midair there on the rebound. Gallagher leaning in to take the faceoff now. Won by Harvard. Pulling the trigger. That one off a stick over the net. Into the corner it goes now. 10.5 minutes left to go here in the final stanza. Back the other way now. That's Getman. Getman sending the puck up to Jacobson. Jacobson lost the handle on it now. Here's Getman. Getman trying to get it back in front. It bounces out the center for Linzo. Frank Linzo backpedaling at his own blue line. Linzo sending it up to McGill. McGill giving it the old one-handed chop there. I don't know exactly what you would call that there, but it was effective and ended up behind the goal line, so call it whatever you want. Maybe we'll call it the McGill from now on. I don't know if we'll ever see that again, though. Here's Linzo letting the shot go again. We see the netminder right there. Most of the pucks hitting the goaltender right in his logo there as the boys got together there for a discussion. Garrity, Yanger, and Linzo exchanging pleasantries there. I believe if I could read lips there, they were arguing over the Whopper and the Big Mac. But again, what do I know? Face off deep now in the Harvard zone. To the left of the goaltender is glove side. Face off one there by the Crimson, but the Coast Guard getting to it. Behind the net now, got a man cutting to the cooker. Got it in front. Oh, that just missed. Hudson trying to get the puck in the corner for the Bears. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Linzo. Linzo letting the shot go. Easy stop there for the goaltender. Oh, he dropped it. I don't think that Matsukata thought that he was going to play it there, but the goaltender said play on. Might as well let the clock do what clocks do. Here's a chance now down low. Stealing the puck away there. Matsukata. Matsukata hard around the boards there. Lunkin Yellen couldn't get the puck out. Now the Coast Guard behind the net trying to cause the turnover, and they do. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Had a man at the back door. That was Hudson. Didn't miss by much. Hudson back to Linzo. Linzo letting the shot go. Can a corn there for the netminder. And there'll be no further play. 9 minutes, 14 seconds left to go here in the affair. The clock starting to become the enemy of the Coast Guard and the big ally of the Crimson here today. Getman, Gallagher, and Jacobson. The forward unit now for the Coast Guard. Winning the faceoff, letting the quick shot go. Saved by the netminder, Devine. Coast Guard is really applying a lot of pressure here, as you might imagine, down by 2. With under 9 minutes to go now, so it's a little bit of desperation time starting to sink in here for the Coast Guard. The Crimson just sending it out to center. The Bears sending it back in. Giving chase now down the wing there. That's Linzo. Linzo follows it up, sends it in there. Giannominico. First on it there for Harvard behind his own net. Giannominico sending it out. Down the right wing it comes. Chasing it down there is Garrity Yanger. I guess they're saying he didn't touch it, so icing is the call. 9:14 left to go here in the affair. I guess it's not less than 9 minutes left. I thought there was less than 9 minutes left 30 seconds ago, but well, there you go. When will then be now, ladies and gentlemen? Soon. Face off to the right of the netminder is Waffle side. McGill leaning in to take it now. Number 6 in your scorecard, Dylan McGill. Lost the draw there. The Crimson coming away with it. Trying to go cross ice pass there. Nice job by Hudson to get his stick there horizontally. Hudson ran into his own player. A little bit shooken up there. Hope he's all right. Sent behind the net now, trying to get the shot in front. That's McGill. McGill protecting the puck. Hudson going over to the bench. He's a little shooken up. McGill Behind the net now, protecting the puck with one hand. McGill trying to cut back to the middle, still with it. Sending it down low now, tried a little bit of give and go there with Getman. Didn't return back to McGill, though. Here's Carmen now at the blue line. Carmen letting the shot go, blocked out high, and a foot race ensues back the other way. Giannominico carrying the puck in, protecting the puck, pulling it in there. They never got the shot off. We'll see if it's going to be a penalty shot. No. Holding is the call there by the official. I thought it might be a penalty shot, but he really wasn't in the clear, so it's really not a penalty shot. But, you always root for one of those, Not in shootouts. Shootouts are terrible. All right. So a power play coming here from Harvard for Harvard. Giannominico got behind the defense there. Got to step on the defense. That's what you call a good penalty, though, ladies and gentlemen. There are good penalties and there are bad penalties, and that's what you call a good penalty. Wait a minute. Is it a penalty? Is it a penalty? It is a penalty shot. I apologize. I thought he was saying interference. He did call a penalty shot on that. All right. Well, here you go. I guess careful what you wish for here, Mr. Broadcaster. Here comes Giannominico now against Grant. A penalty shot. I guess they're ruling that he was in the clear. I thought it might be, and then I was like, nah, when I thought about it in my head. Turns out that it is. Now the refs discussing a couple of things there, so we'll see who Harvard sends out to take the penalty shot here. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm completely wrong about everything. What else is new? All right, so it's not a penalty shot. What'd you put the puck at center ice for there, Mr. Official? Why you got to confuse the broadcaster? Not that that's hard to do. Well, it's definitely not a penalty shot now with everybody reporting for duty now, so it's just a 2-minute penalty. That was a very weird way to say interference, and I was like, is there an internationally recognized sign for penalty shot besides pointing at center ice that I'm not aware of? Well, anyway, I apologize for the confusion at home, ladies and gentlemen, but if you tuned in last week or last month, then not foreign to the product here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. So just a power play for Harvard now, a very important power play with under 8.5 to go now as they set it up down low. Swiping at it there. Big stop there by Grant. And there'll be no further play. Harvard buries the biscuit on this power play, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very steep hill for the Coast Guard to climb. Uphill both ways in the snow with no shoes on. So a big penalty kill here for the Bears. It was a good penalty, though. Sure who's in the sin bin for the Bears, but it's kind of irrelevant at this point. It's not a penalty shot. DeNovi now setting up shop behind his own net. Harvard happy to take their time because they can't lose here unless they let up a shorthanded goal. The time ticks away or they score a goal. Either way, it's advantageous there. Matsukata ran into one of his own players there, spilled. Good to see him get right back up. Never want to see a young lad spill near the boards there, so he's right back up. That pleases the broadcaster. Gallagher now chipping it out. Gallagher on the forecheck there. Look at the penalty-killing effort there by number 8, Gallagher, as he lays the lumber into him there. Connor Gallagher doing yeoman's work now behind the goal line, killing off precious time as he protects the puck there. They jab at him. They're mucking. Well, Gallagher killed off a good 30 seconds right there with sheer effort alone. That was a reason that the young lad has to see. Not by accident, and you can see why right there. 50 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Crimson as the Bears come away with it. Back the other way now. Here's Linzo. Linzo with a head of steam. Linzo cutting to the outside. Linzo's got a step at the dot, walking in, letting the shot saved by Devine. Big stop there by the netminder, Brendan Devine. What a short-handed rush there by Linzo. Back the other way now, the Crimson. Trying to get the shot in down low. The Harvard Crimson sending it behind the net now. That was Matusaka, excuse me. Got the puck down low. Matusaka now sending it hard around. Behind the net it goes now. Harvard trying to set up the power play behind the net. Setting up just outside of Gretzky's office. Got a man cutting to the cooker. That just failed to click. 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Letting the shot go. Had a man in front. That was Whitehead, who let the shot go from the point. He had traffic in front. Here's a chance now. C-button one-timer that hit a body in front there. And the Bears have weathered that storm. They've killed off 2 penalties here in the third and final stanza. But the clock doing what clocks do versus everybody except for Tom Brady, although he did lose today in Washington. 6.5 left to go here in the affair. The Coast Guard, big penalty kill there. We'll see if they can get things going, though. Can't seem to get another one by the netminder Devine. He's been stellar today, as has Stone Grant down at the other end. The puck now lodged against the boards. Harvard very happy to let the clock just tick away here. Behind the net it goes now. Crimson picking it up there. Putting on the brakes, that's Meekum. Meekum trying to go cross ice. That's going to be a giveaway at the blue line. Chance now for the Bears. Letting the shot go. poured down there by the netminder Devine. Good stop there, drew traffic. Harvard getting a little lackadaisical now. Now for the first time in the game, Harvard actually looking a little bit fatigued. We talked about it earlier. They don't have a deep bench, so we'll see if it's becoming a factor now. They do look a little bit, to me, in their own zone. A little bit fatigued, or maybe they're just relaxing because they got the 2-goal lead, but it's not that big of a lead with 5.5 left to go here. Still time for the Bears to mount a comeback. There's no doubt about that. Along the boards now, chipped ahead by McGill. McGill chipping it to himself now. McGill down the right wing, but it was offsides. Nice job there by Luke and Yellen to get just enough of it there to cause the play to go offsides. McGill pleading his case with the linesman. The linesman saying, what do you want me to do? I just call offsides and icing, you know? Why are you yelling at me? I don't even have orange stripes on my shirt. Face-off won by the Crimson. Sending it in now, there's Linzo. Linzo backpedaling. Leaving it there for Gallagher. Gallagher trying to connect up there with Jacobson. Jacobson on the backhand. Had a couple of men cutting to the cooker there. Failed to connect, though. That's Getman in the corner. Hard around it goes now. Knocked down by Gallagher. Kicked ahead by the Crimson. Away comes Meekum now. Meekum just getting it out to center. The Crimson with a 1-on-3 now. Walking in, letting the shot go. Linzo creating the screen there. As the Crimson got a good shot off there. I believe that was, let's see, that was number 18 there. Garrity Yanger. Max Garrity Yanger. Max Headroom, if you will. Now just 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the affair. 3-1, Harvard leading this one. This has been a good one. The linesman not putting up with any of those shenanigans. He will not tolerate any tomfoolery there as he makes everybody get squared off correctly on the right side of the puck there. Good job by the linesman, Mr. Berg. When you're the only linesman out there, ladies and gentlemen, you go by Mr. Along the boards now, Harvard coming over. That's Whitehead. Winning the puck now, Giandomenico. Giandomenico. Off the boards it goes now, sent all the way down. Not going to be for icing as it's on net there, the netminder. Grant coming out to play it, leaving it for his defenseman. His defenseman is Linzo. Linzo firing it off the back of Berg there. Berg not happy with Linzo whatsoever, barking at him. Well, you know, you're part of the rink, though. You get shot at sometimes. And now he's like, I'm calling this icing. I don't care what happens. The ref overrules him there, really realizing that the linesman Berg might be a little emotional right now. Has a chance now for the Coast Guard as they try to wrap it around there, but the netminder Devine getting the right paired and waffle down in the way there, and there'll be no further play. 4 minutes left to go here in the affair. 3-1, the Crimson leading the Bears. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Spending your Sunday afternoon with us here at the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut. Gallagher on the left wing, Jacobson on his right there is Getman. It looks like we might have a timeout coming here by the Coast Guard. I believe that we saw the internationally recognized sign there by the official for timeout, so no point going back to the parking lot with a timeout in your pocket, I always say. Although when I was coaching our daughter's team last year and I wanted to call timeout, we didn't get a whistle. For the last 5 minutes of play, I went to the parking lot with a timeout in my pocket. I wasn't happy. On the way out to the parking lot, though, I called timeout, but the daughter and the wife, they just kept walking anyway. They ignored me. Well, these things happen. You don't mind that. So the face-off going to come deep in the Harvard zone with 4 minutes remaining here in the affair. 3-1 is the score. Both coaching staffs going over a couple of last-minute instructions here with their organizations. Harvard certainly would like to hold on here. The Coast Guard would certainly like to get within one. Right now they're one shot away from being tied. So still certainly in the game here. The face-off's going to come deep in the Harvard zone to the right of the netminder. 4 minutes, 1 second remaining in the affair. 3-1, the Crimson leading the Bears. Very important face-off here, so the Captain Gallagher is going to be taking it. On his right, like I said, is Getman on his left, or right behind him now. Jacobson. Got to think the game plan here is to pull it to Jacobson. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender. So the Bears might be pulling him soon. Bouncing puck now. Jacobson on the backhand. Got it down low. Letting the shot go. Oh, that handcuffed the netminder for a moment there, but Devine fought it off. Still loose in front. They jab at it. The goaltender covering it up there. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. You don't mind that. It's not foreign to the product. Great job there by the netminder, Brendan Devine, to hold on to the post there. Get his paw down, cover up the puck. As the Coast Guard were certainly jabbing at it after the whistle, which is their job. Gallagher leaning in to take the draw. Gallagher winning it now. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson circling the wagons. Jacobson trying to pull it back to the forehand. Big hit there. Is that a penalty? Oh. Tripping is the call there. Well, how about that? I got to say, that is, well, a big opportunity is what it is for the Coast Guard. Are they going to pull their goaltender here? They are. With 3 minutes and 43 seconds left, the Coast Guard have pulled their goaltender. They've got the power play, so it's a 6-on-4 here. I like the moxie of the coach to pull the goaltender right away. Why not? You got the face-off down low. Not going to have a better chance. Doesn't matter if you lose by 3 or 4. If you got a chance to get the game within 1, you got to do it. I like that sort of thinking from the Coast Guard. We'll see if they can capitalize with it now. Here comes Linzo. Linzo right up the gut. Linzo lost their handle on it. Followed up there by Gallagher. Gallagher leaving for Linzo. Linzo letting the shot go. That hit a body in front. Never got through. Sent all the way down by Harvard. Linzo knocks that out of midair. Linzo backpedaling at his own blue line. Linzo over the Harvard blue line now, pulling the trigger. Wide on the waffle side. Linzo first on it there. Got it back in front. They swipe at it. Still loose. Jamming at it. It's swiped into the corner by the Crimson. They send it all the way down towards the empty net. Oh, and that just missed. They're shorthanded, so they can ice the puck now. 1:15 left to go in the man advantage. 2:50 to go in the game. Here comes McGill. McGill trying to run the gauntlet. McGill did get the shot off, and then he spun it. The rebound in midair. Big stop there by Devine. In the corner now, trying to get the puck back in front. Walking off the boards now, leaving it there, letting the shot go. That was McGill. That hit a body out high. Nice job there by Whitehead to block that shot. Sacrificing the body for the good of the team. Kept in at the blue line, letting the knuckler go. Big butt end save there by the goaltender, Devine. Coast Guard doing battle in the corner. 40 seconds remaining on the man advantage. They got 2 men in Gretzky's office. Gallagher leaving it behind the net now. Now Gallagher creeping out on the other side. He was alone there for a moment. Back to the blue line, McGill. McGill sliding it over. C-button one-timer saved by Devine. Rebound, Devine got the flipper on that one. Here's Linzo now. Linzo letting the shot go. He scores. Oh, my. A power play goal for the Bears as Frank Linzo got the puck back to him for the second time. Let the shot go. You saw the water bottle go flying up. A huge goal there for the Bears as they pull within 1. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tip my hat to the coaching staff for pulling the goaltender right off of the start of the power play, and it pays off now. The goaltender back in between the pipes. We'll keep an eye on. I'm sure he's going to be vacating it very shortly. With just under 2 minutes to play now, 3-2 is the score. Giannominico down the left wing, hounded there by a Bears defenseman. That's number 24, Sullivan. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected down low. That just missed there. Denovi with the shot. Had a lot of traffic in front there of the goaltender. 1:35 left to go here. The Bears got to get the puck out of their zone so they could pull the goaltender. Harvard happy to send it back in. Circling the wagons now, Sargent. Sargent with the puck. Sargent trying to come through the neutral zone. Sargent sending it in. It didn't get deep, though. They did not pull the goaltender here. If it's wide of the goalie, it's going to be icing, but it was not. It was on net. Great job there by the Crimson to get that puck on net to avoid the icing. 1:15 left to go here in the affair. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender for you. He's trying to vacate here, but the Bears cannot get the puck in deep. Sent back in by Harvard. 1:03 left to go here. So we're in the final minute of the game here. 3-2 is the score. Here comes Linzo. He just got the goal moments ago on the power play for the Bears. Linzo sending the puck in. The net is yawning now as the goaltender has left for the bench for the extra skater. 45 seconds remaining. Hounded there. That's Matsukata on the forecheck. Here come the Bears now. Down the left wing they come. That's Carmen. Carmen sending it in. Bouncing puck there on Devine. Carmen got back to it, letting the shot go. That just missed. Dragging it down is McGill. McGill walking up the boards. McGill behind the net now. McGill sliding it across, trying to connect there with Jacobson. Jacobson lost it, found it, lost it, found it. Jacobson still looking for it, and the Crimson get it out to center. 22 seconds remaining here. One more rush for the Bears if they can get control of the puck now. Gallagher sending it in. Foot race ensues now with 12 seconds. Cleared and kept in at the blue line. No, bounces out to center. Sent back in by the Coast Guard, but that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, with just 5 seconds remaining here in the affair. Harvard just going to keep the puck behind their own net there. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. What an exciting ending there as the Coast Guard did everything they could to try to tie the affair. But the Crimson hold on. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. So from the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut, your final, once again, the Harvard Crimson 3 and the Coast Guard Bears 2. For my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. It was an absolute privilege. What a great hockey game. These two teams went at it toe-to-toe right at the center of the ring all night long. It's Harvard who comes away with the road victory. They'll head back to Boston with 2 points here tonight. Once again, your final, the Crimson 3, the Bears 2.